Procrastination is a silent thief. It steals our time, drains our potential, and keeps us stuck in a cycle of delay and regret. Whether it's a dream you've postponed, a goal that seems daunting, or even a small task you can't seem to tackle, procrastination feeds on hesitation and fear. But here's the good news: breaking free from procrastination isn't about making massive leaps. It's about finding the right mindset and motivation to take that first small step. Throughout history, some of the greatest minds and thinkers have shared powerful insights on overcoming procrastination and taking action. These timeless quotes are not just words, they're blueprints for achieving progress, clarity, and success. In this expanded guide, we'll explore 5 motivational quotes, each packed with practical advice to help you stop procrastinating and start living the life you truly want. Let these words inspire you to act now, because the moment you begin is the moment everything changes. 1. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Zig Ziglar. Procrastination often stems from fear of failure, fear of imperfection, or fear of stepping out of our comfort zones. But as Zig Ziglar reminds us, greatness isn't a prerequisite for starting, it's a result of starting. The truth is, no one begins as an expert. Every successful person you admire once stood where you are now, wondering if they were ready. This quote encourages us to embrace imperfection. The key is to focus on progress, not perfection. Maybe you've been dreaming about writing a book, starting a fitness journey, or launching a new business. Whatever it is, break it down into smaller, actionable steps. Begin with something as simple as writing 1 paragraph, walking for 10 minutes, or brainstorming your first business idea. Taking even the smallest action creates momentum. Once you start, you'll notice the fear and hesitation begin to fade, replaced by a sense of accomplishment and excitement. Greatness isn't a destination, it's a process. And that process starts with one small, brave step forward. 2. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Mark Twain. Mark Twain's words cut through the noise of procrastination and deliver the simplest yet most powerful truth: progress begins with action. Many of us spend countless hours planning, perfecting, and preparing for the right time to start. But the truth is, there's no such thing as the perfect moment. Waiting only creates more delay, and delay feeds procrastination. One of the main reasons we procrastinate is because we focus too much on the end result. The bigger the task seems, the more intimidating it feels, leading us to avoid it altogether. Twain's advice is a call to shift our perspective. Instead of looking at the mountain, focus on the first step. Start with something small. If you're working on a big project, commit to spending just 10 minutes on it today. If you're tackling a long-term goal, outline the first few actionable steps. Starting doesn't have to mean finishing, but it does mean breaking the cycle of inaction. Once you begin, you'll find that each small step builds confidence and makes the next step easier. 3. Do the hard jobs first. The easy jobs will take care of themselves. Dale Carnegie. Dale Carnegie offers a practical strategy for beating procrastination: prioritize the most challenging tasks first. Often, we procrastinate not because we're lazy, but because the hardest tasks feel overwhelming. So we distract ourselves with easier, less important activities, giving us a false sense of productivity while the big tasks remain undone. This quote challenges us to tackle the hardest jobs when our energy and focus are at their peak. Start your day by identifying your most difficult or important task and commit to completing it before anything else. Known as eating the frog, this approach not only builds momentum but also reduces stress. Once the hardest task is out of the way, everything else feels manageable. Remember, procrastination thrives on avoidance. By facing the toughest challenges head-on, you weaken procrastination's grip and strengthen your ability to take action. The sense of accomplishment you'll feel after completing a difficult task will motivate you to keep going. 4. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky. This iconic quote from hockey legend Wayne Gretzky isn't just about sports, it's about life. Procrastination often robs us of opportunities, not because we lack potential, but because we're afraid to try. Fear of failure, rejection, or imperfection can paralyze us, but as Gretzky reminds us, inaction guarantees failure. Think about a goal or dream you've been putting off. What's holding you back? Is it fear of not being good enough? Fear of what others might think? The truth is, every moment spent hesitating is a missed opportunity to learn, grow, and move closer to your goals. The key to beating procrastination is embracing a mindset of action over perfection. Don't focus on the outcome, focus on the effort. Even if you stumble, every attempt you make brings you closer to success. And when you start taking those shots, you'll be surprised at how many you actually make. 5. The best way to get something done is to begin. Unknown. This simple yet profound quote captures the essence of overcoming procrastination. Often, the hardest part of any task is just getting started. Once you begin, the momentum takes over, and the task becomes much easier than you initially imagined. Think of the last time you finally tackled something you've been avoiding. Chances are, it wasn't as difficult as you thought. The key is to push past that initial resistance. Whether it's writing the first sentence of a report, organizing your workspace, or making that important phone call, starting creates a ripple effect that makes the rest of the process smoother. To apply this principle, adopt the 2-minute rule. Commit to working on a task for just 2 minutes. Once you start, you'll often find that you naturally continue beyond the 2 minutes, breaking the procrastination cycle. The more you practice beginning, the easier it becomes to keep going. 6. What you do today can improve all your tomorrows. Ralph Marston. Procrastination tricks us into believing that tomorrow is the best time to start. But as Ralph Marston reminds us, the actions we take today are what shape our future. Every delay steals an opportunity to improve your life, your career, or your well-being. Think of your goals as seeds. Planting them today allows them to grow into something beautiful tomorrow. Delaying that first step only postpones the rewards. Whether it's learning a new skill, building a relationship, or taking care of your health, the sooner you begin, the sooner you'll see the results. Take a moment to reflect on your goals. What small action can you take today that will move you closer to achieving them? Remember, even the smallest steps today have the power to create a brighter, more fulfilling tomorrow. 7. A year from now, you may wish you had started today. Karen Lamb. Karen Lamb's quote is a sobering reminder that time waits for no one. Every day you spend procrastinating is a day you'll never get back. Imagine where you could be a year from now if you started today. The future version of yourself will thank you for the actions you take now. Instead of focusing on how far you have to go, focus on the benefits of starting today. Whether it's building a healthier lifestyle, pursuing a passion project, or advancing your career. Every step you take today is an investment in your future. Ask yourself, what's one thing you can do today that your future self will be grateful for? Then, take that step. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and there's no better time to start than now. 8. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. Jim Ryan. Motivation may spark action, but it's habits that sustain progress. Jim Ryan's words remind us that while the initial push is important, consistency is what truly beats procrastination. Developing a routine transforms difficult tasks into automatic actions, making it easier to stay productive over time. To create habits that last, start small. Choose one task or goal and commit to working on it daily, even for just a few minutes. Over time, this small commitment will grow into a powerful habit that eliminates procrastination and builds momentum. Conclusion: procrastination may feel like an insurmountable obstacle, but it's nothing more than a habit that can be broken with the right mindset and motivation. The quotes shared here are not just words, they are calls to action, urging you to take that first step, no matter how small. Remember, the journey to achieving your dreams begins the moment you stop waiting for the perfect time and start making progress. The future is shaped by what you do today, so take action, stay consistent, and never give up. Your potential is limitless, and your success is waiting for you on the other side of procrastination.